A game that comes with not just one warning, but 6 is a game I want to play. Or is it? My name's Kanan and welcome back to the home of cheap gaming. Gameplay. Clicking from a very pink title, we're taken to the campaign screen, where we can then pick from 4 options and a kind of menu. And there we can turn the PG rating. Yes, I said PG rating on or off. Pretty impressive. Then there's a timer, audio, and a clear all progress. You really don't want to press that by mistake. So, on the main screen again, as you can see, there's classic micro Satan, blah blah blah, where you seek revenge, blah blah blah. Hot sticky mess, save the pudding. Okay, and extra content. Mind you, this has all the DLC that's been released so far. There is plenty here, as each campaign basically has a shed load of stuff inside them and multiple levels within, and a few options as well, such as, you know, controls, achievements for that level section and the like. So we pick from the massive levels and start playing. Now, I didn't do too well on the classic mode, as I wouldn't say I'm rubbish at these games, but this is rather a difficult game. And as embarrassing as it is, I really sucked at this one. But the other levels, I just love the variation here, and it's, you know, as I said, hard as nails. In fact, it's harder than that. It's very hard as nails, or lots of nails. Suffice to say, this is not for the amateurs out there. But if you're up for a challenge, then this will basically keep you busy for a long while. Jumping, teleporting, and racing against the screen. And you can even jump, or kind of like bash down on enemies with a quick click of the button, which also takes skill, unfortunately. Did I by chance mention that it's hard as nails? You also have to use pinpoint jumping to land on these stars and arrows and things like that. There's even a level built on jumping on arrows as you go up higher and higher. That one is hard as nails. Yeah. Add to that, it's got 80 levels. 80 levels. And boss battles, which are hard as nails. Story. Alright. As I mentioned before, there are stories here. Strange as they are, really strange as they are sometimes, but they only really serve as a reason to make you cry in a corner, curled up, as you try to complete them. And graphics, as you can see, are retro platformer, neon, chaotic, in your face, simple but somehow hard as nails. Quite cool looking. This has so much going on in parts, it's hard to keep up sometimes. Sometimes, in fact, the effects get into the way of the, you know, platforming, which is probably one of the only negatives I see about this game. Sound. With EMV's pulse pounding, brain exploding soundtrack, it's rude, very, and crude, very. Sometimes the music is really good as long as you, well, like that style. If you don't, you're pretty buggered here, aren't you? As for everything else here, I don't think it really makes a difference, as the music just, you know, keeps you bound. It's good. Pretty damn good. Kind of takes you back to your nightclub days, or nights, obviously. Score and final thoughts. I score games on a 1 to 5, and I give ESG a 4 out of 5. I know that's probably higher than some would actually think or give it, but to be honest with you, I do believe this game is an acquired taste. Obviously, take a point away if you don't like that sort of music. Take another away if you don't really like that type of style or platforming type, you know, hardness. Did I mention it was hard? Yes. But to be quite honest with you, as much as I have really failed to get very far in the actual main campaign of this game. The other levels have served me quite well, and I do find myself going back to the main campaign, the top pick, making me want to go back and play it. Problem is, the other levels are that good and varied, it kind of like makes me want to go to them and stick with them for a while. I think that's a good thing, I believe. And it does have that, once you conquer a level, after trying so many times to do so, you feel like a god. Like literally, like you can do anything. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Leave a comment down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. My name's Kanan, and I'll be seeing you.